It is a real mess. I feel so bad for Carrie and Charles here at Owl Bluff Farm. I mean, they got hammered.
Right now at 5, it's an alert day. What we're tracking now and the damage left behind from yesterday's storms.
And should Governor Evers run for re-election? New poll numbers show voters' thoughts.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. It is an alert day once again. We are tracking another round of potentially severe storms.
Here's a live look from our storm runner. We're chasing the system that could bring back the chance of flooding, high winds, and tornadoes.
And tornado warnings have already been issued in multiple counties as of this afternoon. Let's bring in our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart, for all the latest on what's in the skies. Greg.
South of down towards Stoddard and those areas that we're seeing basically gusty winds with a line that's going to be coming through. Right now, Eau Claire's just had some showers and thunderstorms going on, just light rain really. We've had some showers and thunderstorms come through here. We have an alert day through till about 8 p.m. Flash floods are one concern. Tornadoes getting less of a concern right now. It's more probably going to be damaging winds too, and I'll show you where that line is. Right now, the severe thunderstorm warning Decorah is coming out. Now, if you look closely, there is a little bit of a green arrow there. We'll kind of circle it a little bit to give you an idea that we're indicating a little bit of a gust front right through here. Those are actually ones coming south of it. So north of that gust front, likely the winds won't be as strong coming through La Crosse. South of that area, you have two little bulges, you can call those, pushing eastward. Those are the ones that probably could produce the gusty winds right now. It's going through Decorah, but Decorah kind of got split between the two. So they only gusted about 36. Closer view, you can kind of see those outflows, one heading south, one heading east. If you're ahead of that, that's where the gusty winds would be. So the one concern really is to go further south is the one to Decorah, probably for central Vernon County. That's where we're at. And that indicates the winds. They're 40 actually ahead of that. We've seen 55, 60 indicated on radar. Give you an idea how fast it is. And very heavy rain, 2.5 inch hour per rain rates with this system right now. That's another concern we have going forward too. There's your estimated rain we've already seen. So any more rain actually could cause some problems on local areas. Tracking out, you see that line's going to come through here fairly quickly. Prairie du Chien, probably not going to see much of that until we get a little bit later, 7:30. The good news is once we get past about 8:30, it's general showers, light rain, thunderstorms, and then we start actually beginning to quiet down. So later on in the broadcast, we'll actually indicate what it looks like for Friday, then the weekend, and then what the great weather looks like going into next week too. So we'll break all that down a bit later.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
Well, cleanup is underway now in parts of the area after last night's storms. Strong winds, rain, and tornadic activity ripped through the area. Tornado warnings were issued in multiple counties, and the National Weather Service confirming 2 touchdowns in Hoka and Berry Mills, along with a number of funnel clouds.
And a viewer sending in video of one of those funnels in Berry Mills. Strong winds from that storm damaged trees and some buildings, sending debris into the roadways. One resident says they could see one of the funnel clouds start to take shape.
We're in the back on the back deck and saw the formation of the funnel clouds. It started out, we thought it was going to miss us, but we could see little rotations and then a number of rotations. I think we probably counted maybe 5 of them before we decided we should kind of go inside, get away from it.
And in Yucatan, Minnesota, a tornado is presumed to have touched down. Winds pushing debris and fallen trees into the road and damaging one resident's farm.
Well, I don't even know how many trees Carrie and Charles have down around here. Yeah, tons of beautiful mature walnuts that are just shredded and down. A bunch of fencing, a deer fence that has gotten pretty demolished.
And in the La Crosse, heavy rainfall turned streets into rivers. Multiple vehicles got stranded in the floodwater, and drivers had to abandon their cars as the water kept rising. We asked La Crosse Fire Department's community risk educator why the city has seen so much flooding.
The groundwater is already saturated. And so tonight, when we get the storm coming through, that water's got nowhere to go. And so if you think about you've got a bucket of water that's already full and you're trying to fill it up more, obviously it's going to overflow.
McCormick also said if you do see flooding when you're driving, remember to turn around and find a different route. And a reminder, you can always track weather on your block by downloading our First Warn weather app. You can find it at the App Store or on Google Play.
Happening around the state, the Wisconsin Supreme Court will not take up a challenge to the state's congressional maps. Democrats asked the court to redraw those maps after it ruled the state district maps were gerrymandered. The court did not offer an explanation, and justices did not sign the order. Republicans will keep control of 6 out of the 8 congressional seats.
The majority of voters say Governor Tony Evers should not run for a third term. That's according to a survey by Marquette Law School. 48% of registered voters approve of the job Evers is doing, 46% disapproving, and 55% say they do not want him to run for re-election.
UW-Milwaukee unveiled a first-of-its-kind AI lab. Crews are putting the finishing touches on the facility. Students will have access to Microsoft's AI experts and will work with local and global companies using AI in manufacturing.
Recently graduated high school seniors who said, hey, I'd like to get involved with this AI co-innovation lab. How can I help? Which is, that's a super exciting email to receive from a incoming high school student who has the ambition to reach out and get started.
Microsoft says there are only 5 global AI co-innovation labs. This makes the second in the U.S.
And Green Bay has 2 new kid mayors. In celebration of annual Kids Day, the mayor there has named these twin brothers as co-mayors. They read the proclamation in City Council during their swearing-in ceremony. Kids Day has been a tradition in the city there for more than 2 decades.
Winona high schoolers explored careers in healthcare today. Winona State's Scrub Camp hosted potential employees to meet with the students. Nursing, therapeutic recreation, and community health professionals were at today's session. The camp allows the students to learn more about the field before they graduate high school.
We know in Minnesota that there's a need for healthcare workers. There's a need right now, and there is an ongoing need far into the future. And so if we can help them figure out what it is that they might like to do in the healthcare field, that's a win.
Tomorrow is the final day of the week-long camp.
A busy day on Capitol Hill. Lawmakers briefed on the U.S. strikes on Iran, and the president's spending bill faces new hurdles in the Senate.
Plus, experts sound the alarm on Social Security funding when they say it could run out of money.
Out with the old and in with the deals, only at Wesco Home. It's our inventory clearance event with up to 50% off furniture. It's the perfect time to refresh your space and save big. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
Every great performance starts with a great night's sleep. Thanks to new Natrol Sleep and Restore, which helps me be this me, this me, this me. I'm kidding. To be my best at all of this, I have to be my best at this. Every great night's sleep starts with Natrol.
New Natrol Sleep and Restore for your ultimate restorative sleep.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward.
Or get 0% APR plus 2,600 total value on this Sierra 1500 model.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
It's the summer of savings at Hy-Vee, your backyard barbecue headquarters. Save this Friday through Sunday on 8-ounce pork chops, 3 for just $5. Candy cantaloupe, just $1.99. Van Camp's pork and beans, just 77 cents. John Morrell Franks, just 97 cents. Ballpark buns, just $1.99. Get Lay's chips, Blue Bunny novelties, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
It's time to find great summer values at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. We have everything you need to get out and celebrate the season at unbeatable Farm and Fleet prices. Like Blaine's logoed camp chairs, $9.99. Men's work and sport shorts, $17.99 for rewards members. 1-pound bags of Blaine's brand pecan halves or pieces, only $6.99. Plus, we offer Blaine's best price promise, guaranteeing you'll always find the lowest price with us or we'll match it. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Out with the old and in with the deals, only at Wesco Home. It's our inventory clearance event with up to 50% off bedroom sets and mattresses. It's the perfect time to refresh your space and save big. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
The White House is pushing the Senate to quickly pass the president's One Big Beautiful spending bill.
But the plan is going to have to undergo some changes, which could jeopardize Republicans' ability to pass the bill.
Erica Brown has more details from Capitol Hill.
President Trump is hosting Republican senators at the White House as he tries to push through his self-proclaimed Big Beautiful bill.
We expect that bill to be on the president's desk for signature by July 4th.
President Trump and GOP leaders on the Hill are trying to walk a tightrope to win over reluctant moderates without alienating hardline conservatives. Their efforts took a hit Thursday with a ruling from the parliamentarian saying the bill would require more than a simple majority vote if they want to change how Medicaid providers are taxed. The proposal would have raised more than $200 billion to help pay for the bill, satisfying some Republicans who don't want to add hundreds of billions of dollars to the deficit.
I know the House and the Senate have worked hard to come up with things that they believe would pass the bird bath, so I think it's pretty frustrating.
Also on Capitol Hill, Trump administration officials are briefing lawmakers about the airstrikes that hit Iranian nuclear facilities, but the White House is limiting the intelligence it's sharing after early damage assessments were leaked to the press.
I'm disappointed that we may be lacking some of the real factual background that's necessary to evaluate how much of the job remains to be done in stopping a nuclear-armed Iran.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is among the briefers. He forcefully pressed the case at a morning news conference that U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear sites got the job done.
You want to call it defeated, you want to call it obliterated, choose your word. This was an historically successful attack.
The Pentagon is working with the FBI to investigate who leaked that early classified Iran damage assessment. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Despite tensions in the Middle East, summer gas prices are at their lowest since 2021. The national average for a gallon about $3.20 this week. Prices usually go up in the summer, but it's a few cents higher than a month ago and more than 20 cents lower than this time last year. This comes as AAA projects nearly 62 million Americans will travel by car this coming 4th of July holiday.
Analysts have a warning about the Social Security system. They say it could run out of money by 2033. That's despite millions paying in for decades. But 11,000 baby boomers are turning 65 years old every day, and fewer people are working to inject cash into the system.
The system will only be able to pay out about 3/4 of benefits that have been promised. That's the math behind this.
Now, possible fixes include raising the payroll tax cap, increasing the payroll tax rate, or raising the retirement age. Any change would likely require congressional action.
Work is underway on a controversial project to create DNA from scratch. The Synthetic Human Genome Project aims to create the building blocks of human life. Researchers in Cambridge, England say they're looking to protect people from health problems and generate disease-resistant cells to restore damaged organs.
Well, I think the sky's the limit. We are looking at therapies that would hopefully improve people's lives as they age and lead to healthier aging with less disease.
Now, critics fear the move could pave the way for unethical attempts to engineer enhanced humans, designer babies, or deadly biological weapons. But the world's largest medical charity said it can speed up treatments for many incurable diseases. We will have more news ahead.
But first...
Yeah, finally we got some dry conditions and less humid air coming in for your Friday. Unfortunately, we do have some warmth and humidity coming back for the weekend. We'll tell you what the temperatures look like for Friday and this weekend, and remember whether the weekend will stay dry. That all coming up on your First Warm Weather update after the break.
During the July 4th sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $200 on select Sealy Posturepedic mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Need cleaning supplies? Stock up and save big on top brands like Dawn, Tide, and Bounty. Receive $10 instant savings on a single qualifying purchase of $40 or more on Procter & Gamble products. We're your destination for everything electrical. Update to a stylish new dimmer or find the right USB outlet to charge your mobile devices. Get an 11% rebate on all outlets and switches at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's summertime, and the Ford lineup is ready to step into the spotlight. Lights, summer, action. Get great deals on your favorite Ford trucks. Then take advantage of the season. From the built Ford Tough F-150 to the 2024 North American Truck of the Year Super Duty, your local Northland Ford dealers are rolling out the red carpet with exclusive deals on America's best-selling trucks. Get behind the wheel of a new Ford today. Don't wait. Last chance to get employee pricing plus more than $11,000 in total savings on a new 2025 F-150. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
At US Cellular, we created an event to celebrate our customers, like Luana here, called Us Days.
Yeah, they give us special rewards and exclusive deals in everything. It almost feels like we're part of a cool club together.
Sure does.
Slide, connect. Woo, woo, woo. Hug, shake.
Us Days just got bigger. All customers get a free phone with no trade-in.
Birthday cake Wurzel. Wow, this is so good. What's it called? A Whizzle? Espresso Wurzel.
Thank you. Tastes just like a coffee shop. I love Wurzies.
Door County Cherry Wurzel.
Yum! These whirlies are amazing.
Did someone order a dill pickle Wurzel?
That's mine. It's a Wurzel. Delicious.
During the July 4th sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $600 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Stay updated while you scroll. Follow us on Instagram at WKBT News 8.
Yeah, we definitely have lines of thunderstorms coming through right now. This gives you a picture of Minnesota near Hoka, 44 right now, raining pretty heavy down to 1 mile. Here's the precipitation, but you notice these little green areas right there? That is actually outflow from the thunderstorms, and they play a role in actually kind of dissipating a thunderstorm or kind of enhancing it once it gets further to the east of it. So we do have some outflows, but that gives you an idea how wet it is. Down to 1 mile, they had rainfall going on there. That's just a sample of it right now. With all the rainfall, we still got some issues with the rivers. Don't forget that minor flood stage, probably likely for the Yellow, Kickapoo, Black by this weekend or maybe as late as Monday. Right now, the crest haven't changed too much, but we'll see if that does. Mississippi should continue to rise all of next week. It'll either get already in action, stay in action, or continue to rise. Not expecting minor flooding yet. Once again, that could change, but it is going to slowly rise throughout next week. We still got those creek issues through about this evening until we get rid of all this rain. We'll start seeing what goes on. Special weather statement out there for Black River Falls. That's for gusts over 50. You can see a little bit of a line here. Here's the two bulges areas that we mentioned that are coming through, and the little outflow too. So this outflow is head east. That means the storm's heading towards just south of La Crosse. They're probably not going to have as strong winds because it's outpacing that one. But this one is actually occurring south. So we'll have to keep an eye on the storms going towards Decorah because you got a little bit of a bulge right there and a bowl echo right there. And that's where you could see some gusty winds. Fortunately or unfortunately, Decorah was right between the two, so it only got gusts to 36. But that line could get 55 to 60 as it pushes east going into Vernon County and then Crawford County too. Otherwise, really just wet conditions as you saw on the camera from Eau Claire all the way up north. It's going to be a wet evening as we go on. Closer look at that. This little area is one of the concern that you could have a push of gusty winds, especially right at the apex of this area right there. That's what we're looking for right now. And thunderstorms ahead of it too. We have to keep an eye on some of this. So that's really where the severe stuff is really focusing now, is mainly south of La Crosse here overall. So then we look at, there's your wind speeds. We'll go on to that. But timing it out too, once it gets through there, it should be through about 6 o'clock. By the time Prairie du Chien, you're probably looking at about 7-ish if it holds together, maybe a little sooner. By the time we get to 8:30-ish, all of it's pushed east. The activity starts to decrease, more just showers or some light rain, especially wrapping around up to the low towards Rusk County. And for the most part, the nighttime is really quiet with a few showers here and there, but nothing heavy or nothing significant, and actually less humidity as the wind starts turning around from the north, ushering a little bit of a cooler air mass into the area. So tomorrow, it's just going to be a lot of clouds to start off the day. We'll see some breaks as we go in the afternoon, but the bigger story will be the dew points come down, the humidity will start to lowering. It'll feel a little bit better. Not expecting much in the rainfall department either. As you see, there's your clearing begin to push across the area during the afternoon. Won't totally get sunny tomorrow, but we will see some in the afternoon. More seasonal conditions. Some areas today near Prairie du Chien were in the 90s because of all the humidity too. Upper 60s to the north. So once again, refreshing. Saturday, we're going to flip around a little bit. Wind's going to turn around. We're going to get back up to the mid 80s. The humidity starts coming back up. Nothing like we saw last weekend, but it's going to get warm. And then Sunday, we could see some 90s too, and with heat indices, they could push 95 to a little bit higher, but we have clouds and a front coming through Sunday. Probably in the afternoon that we do have showers and thunderstorms coming through, so the humidity will come up, but nothing like last weekend. We will have to keep an eye on Sunday here. There's the severe threat is just to our west, but it just depends on the timing right now when these storms come through for Sunday. So if you got plans Sunday, stay tuned to updates. We might have a line of storms coming back through again, but it will be a warm weekend, just not like we had last weekend, but still the humidity levels do come up. And then next week looks pretty refreshing with low to mid 80s through most of the week. The chance of rain starts to come up towards the 4th of July. We'll see how that plans out, but those temperatures are about a degree or two above or below average depending on location. So
yeah, we're making it to the other side.
Hopefully, yes. We'll get all this rain, we'll have a break, and then we'll have to keep an eye on Sunday for storms coming through too. But yeah, stay tuned for this evening. We still got some stuff to come through.
All right. Thanks, Greg. A thank you that's long overdue.
World War II veterans awarded the nation's highest honor for valor.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Don't miss the July 4th preview weekend at Home Furniture. Now through Monday, get up to $500 in instant rebates. This queen bedroom suite or this power reclining sofa, your choice for $17.99. Hurry, the 4th of July preview weekend ends Monday at Home Furniture.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering, like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Get the freedom to save. Get $4,250 cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, $2,250 in trade assistance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP.
This is Tony, and this is Tony's Good Feet story.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job. Before my arch supports, I felt defeated, but since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I'm more positive.
Clinically proven, significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out. I would recommend it to anyone.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
At Sealands Carpetland, you know we have a huge flooring selection, but we offer tiles for more than just your floors. Looking to update your kitchen backsplash? We've got you covered. Remodeling your bathroom shower or walls? We got that too. With the wide variety of colors, shapes, and sizes, you'll find exactly what you need to bring your dream space to life. At Sealands Carpetland, where our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Celebrate in style during the 4th of July patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Save up to $500 on porch and patio with instant rebates. This Vista Wheaton 5-piece set is now just $11.99. Buy more, save more during the 4th of July patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Congress today is recognizing the service of Army Rangers who fought in World War II.
Sergeant Joe Drake and Private First Class John Wardell received the Congressional Gold Medal, the nation's highest military honor for valor.
In a ceremony on Capitol Hill, House Speaker Mike Johnson saluted the pair for their bravery.
This band of brothers is so deserving, and this day, to be frank, is long overdue. They formed the spearhead of American special operations in the Second World War. And today we express our most profound gratitude for their courage and contributions.
Representatives
Drake's battalion fought in the Battle of the Bulge, the bloodiest fight of the war for U.S. forces. Wardell's unit scaled 110-foot cliffs to take out German artillery positions after storming the beaches of Normandy.
So I think
Very
Speaker
brave.
Johnson, put it beautifully right there, because you can only imagine the things that they saw in those specific battles.
Absolutely. Congrats to them. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is going on now. Create your stylish summer sanctuary for less with Hot Buys now just $6.99. For a limited time, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide. Shop more Stars and Stripes deals in store and online. Only at Ashley.
Every great performance starts with a great night's sleep. Thanks to new Natrol Sleep and Restore, which helps me be this me, this me, this me. I'm kidding. To be my best at all of this, I have to be my best at this. Every great night's sleep starts with Natrol.
New Natrol Sleep and Restore for your ultimate restorative sleep.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 HR-V.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
Hey, Dominic here, and our pork seasoning is good on all kinds of pork. For sweet and spicy brats, use uncooked bratwurst, pineapple juice, and 1 tablespoon of pork seasoning per pound of meat. Poke small holes in the brats and place in a kettle. Cover with pineapple juice and add pork seasoning. Cover and simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. Grill over direct heat for about 10 minutes until done. Get your pork seasoning and 39 other blends at the Seasoning Outlet Store in Ward Avenue, La Crosse. It's always brat season.
Ashley Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $1,000 on select mattresses. Plus, you can snooze now and pay later with 0% interest until 2030 when you buy in store. Shop in store and online today. Only at Ashley.
All right, we have no severe thunderstorm warnings at the moment, but those white areas indicate gusts that could approach 50 miles per hour as they come through the area. So we're talking Crawford, Vernon County, up to Black River Falls too. Once that passes through, I think most of the activity is going to be fairly quiet for the evening, but wet conditions will continue probably for at least 9 to 10 p.m. for all areas. So we'll definitely have to monitor rivers and low areas that could see quite a bit of rainfall.
So a couple more hours.
Couple more hours. Tomorrow looks good. That's
All right,
good. Quiet.
brace yourselves.
Good.
That
We
does
need
it for
quiet.
us at 5.
And we'll see you back at 6.